So Ted, my friend, my colleague, my champion, the person you can't just say the Waterkeeper outstanding win, but Waterkeeper outstanding wins. Come on.
I have a lot of thanks to share tonight because this isn't just the Ted show. It is. There's a lot of other people that are involved in all of this. And one thing before I start is I want to give just a shout out to Dean Niox. It was almost 7 years ago. He told me we all actually had met in like around DC or whatever. Maybe it was after that. He said, "There's only one thing you gotta do." He said, "You gotta do what's right for the river." And that's it. That's it. That's it. So I took that advice and I ran. I'm still running on it because that's what we do. Nothing else matters. And so I'm going to take that to my grave because that's what I live by. Those are the words that I live by. This is why I do this job, because we have to do what's right for the river. No one else can stop us from doing that. So thank you. So I'll start off by saying that wow is right. Wow. Wow. You know, although it's a great honor winning this award, there's much greater honor in this room tonight, which I want to get to here in a minute. Big thank you to Waterkeeper's Chesapeake for hosting this amazing event this evening to celebrate the successes that we all get to benefit from. Big thanks to Robin Broder and to Betsy for their tireless work over the years leading this organization. I want to thank Lita and welcome Lita for coming on. Thank you for desire to take this organization to the newest heights that we're going to see with your leadership. You know, as far as us Waterkeepers go, you have a pretty die-hard and a pretty wild bunch to work with, so good luck. Have fun. Thank you to my team, Brody, Theron, Aaron, for coming aboard this ride with me. We're learning, we're adapting, we're growing. You all make it work, and I'm excited for the future and what we can all do together. I seriously mean that. We're doing huge things. I mean, it's amazing work. Our board of directors, a few are here tonight: Justin Mando, Liz Winan, and Melinda. I believe she's here somewhere, but maybe not. I didn't see her yet. Big thank you for your continued support and showing up and putting up with me over the years. You guys know I can be a pain in the butt. It's been a roller coaster, but I know we're making it count for real right now. This is what counts. And I'd like to thank all of our stewards, our donors, our volunteers for your contributions and countless hours of service towards our mission. Cindy Pizzichetti and her husband Robert here tonight. So if anyone wants to know why I have this crazy work ethic and drive and determination, it's because of the two people who raised me. Straight up, my mom and dad. I'd like to give them a special shout out here tonight for raising me the way they did and teach me tough love, and that hard work truly pays off. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without them, so thank you, and I love you. I also would not have the level of fortitude, understanding, and purpose if it wasn't for Seafood Michael Rothermel. My martial arts journey has allowed me to learn profound lessons of responsibility, loyalty, respect, and honor. And finally, I'd like to thank my amazing partner, Christina. She's right there. Who at times she gets the short end of the stick. I know at times, it's like all the time. You know, and has to put up with me working around the clock. But she shows up for me, she supports me, and she allows me to do the job the only way I know how to do it. And trust me, this work is not for the faint of heart, nor is being with someone who's doing it. So she can tell you stories. You know, I'm stubborn, I'm loud, I'm arrogant at times, and I'm just an all-around pain in the ass, but she still shows up. That's amazing. So the win that we're celebrating here tonight, Betsy touched on it. pretty good, but I just want to go over it again. The win that we're celebrating tonight, along with all the other wins that she mentioned, it's nothing short of true grit, right? It's nothing but a real David versus Goliath story. Waterkeeper's Chesapeake, Lower Susquehanna Riverkeeper, we have collectively been working on the Conowingo Dam relicensing since 2009. Do the math. Through a terribly, grossly insufficient joint settlement agreement that the state of Maryland and Constellation, the dam's owner, that settlement actually became the terms of their 50-year license. Not 5, not 10, not 50. I'm gonna be dead, so are probably a lot of other people in this room. Sorry to say that, but it's 50 years, guys. It's a long time. It's a once in a generation, once in a lifetime opportunity to get it right. So the settlement did not include the necessary conditions or funding to protect the Susquehanna River and Chesapeake Bay for the next 50 years, but the Federal Regulatory Energy Commission approved it anyways. And yeah, boo, sue the bastards. That's what we did. So organizations, we were joined by Shore Rivers, and we filed legal action against the commission in 2021. And in December of 2022, we were victorious when the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit threw out the license and held FERC had exceeded its authority by actually issuing it. I don't want to curse either, but they effed up pretty good. All right, so I'd like to thank Jim Pugh of Earth Justice and his colleagues. I'd like to thank Betsy. I'd like to thank Robin and the rest of the Waterkeeper's Chesapeake team, along with Evan Isaacson, Sandra Franco, and the thousands of people who took action against this issue. This is a huge issue that we're dealing with right now, and hopefully it goes all well, but we have a lot of trials and tribulations ahead of us, which we hope goes swimmingly, but we'll find out soon. So just going back to the greater honor in this room, some waterkeepers I know better than others, sure, but amongst us all, there lives this fire that burns deep inside of us, but it burns the deep blue, the deep blue fire. Don't get near that fire. It's hot. That's us. We see things, we learn things that other members of our community would otherwise never know. Waterkeepers are here to serve as your watchdog, to tell the truth and to protect the water that everyone relies on to swim, to drink, to fish, to play, and to find peace in life. We all do that. Our waters, we all own our waters, right? Because it means something to us. It lives in our heart. The places that we go to find solitude and peace and warmth and comfort, for me, it's on the water. I'm sure there are a lot of people in this room that feel the same way, but that's where we find it. So when we see violations that get brushed under the rug, or when we see lack of transparency and accountability and dirty backdoor deals that strip away our rights to clean water, it makes us furious. Just like it would make anyone else in this room mad. Our jobs as waterkeepers is more than just what meets the eye. You hear about all the successes, right? You hear about some failures on occasion, but what you will never see are the backstage scenes of a waterkeeper's life. I've spilled blood, sweat, and tears for the last 11 years working around the Lower Susquehanna Riverkeeper Association. There are other waterkeepers in this room that have been busting their ass longer than I have, and they've done just the same. It's not just the work, because trust me, I love this work. I love it, but it's the people. It is the people. I have met the most intelligent, thoughtful, caring, but also some of the most badass people I ever met in my life doing this work. Just flat out, hands up. That's the truth. I thank every single waterkeeper in this room and outside of it for drawing me into this fight to fight these battles alongside you. And it's truly an honor to trudge these waterways with you and keep true to the roots of this movement. We all know the history, and we all know the story. Let's keep it going. All right? We won't falter. And I'm forever grateful for this experience, and I thank you. And that's it. But one more thing. This is a fundraiser. I want you all to do two things before you leave tonight. Two things. One, donate to Waterkeeper's Chesapeake. Two, donate or become a member to your local Waterkeeper organization, wherever it is that you may live. Support them. We need all the help we can get. And with that, thank you, Robin. This is an honor again, but the honor is with all of you, so thank you.